good job. I'm in a hurry today. It's yard sale day. There are things happening, lickety split. I'm heading up here to K&D in Blue Ridge Summit real quick like. I know I won't be able to film because there'll already be a line of people waiting to get in.
In a quarter mile, at the traffic circle, take the second exit.
I'll show you what I get though. But then I gotta go and hit these yard sales. It's a matter of time equals money. Money is time. So we are on a time schedule. And I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna get her done. And I'm also meeting a friend today. So I do have to work though. Gotta get it going. All right, let's do it. Let's find needful things. All right. So, change of plans. I have already gone through K&D and grabbed a whole bunch of stuff that I am going to show you in a haul after this. And we are going through K&D a little bit later than the mad rush. So I can actually show you what goes on here. So, basically, that line out front, massive, people come in, pick over everything. And it's a little hard to shop, ridiculous to film. But after that group clears out, you are left with things that have been maybe sitting a little further back on the shelves. That does not mean that there is not good stuff to be had because it's already been picked over. It just means you got to do a little diggy. So this is definitely a digger sale. And from what I understand, these guys buy storage units and estate sale buyouts, stuff like that. And they just bring everything in here, load up their shelves, and then let us come dig around. So you never know what you're going to find. I was here a week or so ago, 2 weeks ago. They had an impromptu sale. They had purchased somebody's flower shop was going out of business, and they just bought everything. I was able to get a bunch of pumpkins and some Valentine's Day items. So they always have reasonable prices, and they are very nice people. So it is a fun time. So we're just going to kind of go through here and see what there is to see. Like I said, a lot of this stuff was already gone over once. And I've come really early in the morning, and that line has been pretty intense out there. So there's already probably been 50 plus people through all this stuff. Keep that in mind. But my first load out there in the trunk of my car right now, absolutely fantastic. I'm so excited to show you that. And I will take a peek through here and we will go dig around in the trunk then. And yeah, today's a busy day, so I'm going to try to hit up a couple yard sales and then head into work. But already, if I don't do well at yard sales, I feel pretty good about everything so far. So, top shelf's always so hard. I got short girl problems. I'll stand back and take a look. Lots of little teeny tinies here in this basket. Looks like that's damaged. I'm always on this like soap dish look at this point in time because I had found that Royal Dalton dish, dragonfly dish, at Goodwill of all places in the bathroom section like it was a soap dispenser. But it was a little trinket dish and it was from like 1920, hand painted. And that little $2.50 trinket dish I saw had recently sold on eBay for like $150. I was like, holy moly. So you never know. I'll swing around here. Go over here to the glass section. I don't really need any glass items right now. Not that we ever need them per se, but I like to give a once over. Find some candy dishes in here every once in a while. I got a candy dish, girl. Now this is a phone. That's interesting. I wonder if that's worth anything. Looks like it's in okay shape. Alright, so I looked up the phone, the piano, and it does exist. I saw that there were some listed for like $60, but not a lot of sell-through on that. And that particular one's missing a battery compartment door, so we are leaving that. Not messing with that, but the concept of the piano phone's kind of fun. So now see, there's a $2 tag on that. That is not their price. That is something that obviously was at a yard sale or in a thrift shop or something that didn't sell, so it has come here. So nothing here is priced. You just create a pile, fill up a bag, whatever, and then they name their price. They have never disappointed me on pricing. They are always pretty good. And anytime that they have been high, I've always asked, like, okay, what is it that's making it that high? There has to be like an item that is, in their brain, like a little higher price. So, little trinkets everywhere. So yard sale season is my time to stock my inventory. And right now, like, all my inventory is in my house. It's live with it and love it until it goes to the booth situation. So I have to be careful because I'm starting to get full up. I have a large collection of brass, which that caught my eye. I don't know what that is. But I have brass waiting to go in for fall. I have some Halloween items that are waiting to go in, but I'm going to put those in pretty soon. I mean, we're already starting to see Halloween out and about, which I ain't sad about. I love me some Halloween. We'll do the Summerween. I am not jazzed about any of the, quote, Summerween product, because you have like skeletons on inflatable pool blow-ups and ghosts riding flamingos and stuff. That is not my jam. I like straight, dark, authentic, creepy Halloween. So every once in a while I'll find one of those kitschy little Halloween items that's cute and catches my eye. But for the most part, I like the darkness. So glad to see that rolling through. And, yeah. It's It's crazy. July. We're talking about Halloween. But I will say, I already saw my first, like, Christmas commercial the other day. And I know because Christmas in July ends up being a thing. Like, there was a Goodwill the other day that was doing a full-on Christmas in July. And they had, like, a little setup that you could go sit on Santa's lap. Like, Santa was hanging out. And he had on a Hawaiian shirt. So, they were on it. I might grab these. These are like communion candles, and they do have the cross design on them. I might pick them up. This is a find. Look at this. A whole little box full of matches. And what's back here? An incense burner. I like it. That kind of takes me back to my teenage years, huh? We had some serious incense burning going on. Might grab that too. Sweet. So, candles and the incense burner and that big box of matches. So see, it's worth coming and digging around after the fact. Is it sewing stuff? Yeah. You just never know what you're gonna find. But I don't need that. I don't know. Lots of little nooks and crannies to look at here. But, yeah. Nothing there. Lamps, lamps, lamps. I have a lamp problem. I need to not look at lamps, but that one did catch my eye. It's huge. I got these 2 large matching lamps from an auction for $2 because nobody wanted them. They are quite large. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them, but they need a little repair. Somebody's cow collection. That looks like a Rubens. Yep. Rubens original. Very 80s, huh? Cows, cows, cows. Yes, all the cows. That's interesting. Looks like a whole basket of these little kind of mirror shadow boxy situations. I'm staying away from that. I could probably do something fun with that, though. Do like a butterfly mount in there and put a glass front on it, but I ain't even trying to mess with that today. And this, that's heavy weight. That is a mass manufactured situation. And these guys, I've sold some of these nylon butterflies before, but I don't really like those super bright colors. Now this, that's kind of rusty in not a good way. I'm always looking for brass. Brass stuff has really gotten popular. Brass and copper, so keep an eye out for that. Now that's interesting. So I ended up opening that box of silver trivets There are 2 in there. They're actually in really good shape. And then I found a whole nother box with 2 more. So that's 4 silver-plated trivets. They just need some silver cleaner. But I'm going to grab those. I don't know if I sell them like as a set or individually. Or I could, because I have glass domes, I could feasibly use them as a base for a glass dome. So, yeah. I don't know. But I grabbed those. Orange caught my eye, but that's not anything special. Candles. Huh, Teddy. So cute. You don't need any stuffed animals. Just say no. Sorry, I'm distracted here. I don't even know what that is. I can't get it out. I am not messing around. See, that's what I'm saying. Is like if you come later after the mad rush, you know, like in addition to your mad rush, your first time through, you're going to find goodies that are right out in front. But then later, after it's picked over, you can get to the back, nitty gritty. I don't know what that is. Little tin. I can't read that. My eyeballs don't work. Over here, they always point these shelves out as a little bit more special items hiding over here. But again, it's kind of a mishmash. You're going to find some goodies and some not so goodies and just random. You just never know. What's this piano situation here? Music box. Well, that's kind of intriguing. I like that, but that probably wouldn't sell very fast. Music boxes aren't really a thing. Now these caught my eye. I have a girlfriend that has a beauty salon, and these would be a really nice addition in a beauty salon. But I don't know if that's her vibe or not. So, I got a peek over here in the corner. Nothing today, but I found an amazing mirror hiding out over in there. Thanks to Carrie. Carrie, that is here at K&D. She knows my vibe, and she's like, "Did you see the mirror?" And I'm like, "No." So she brought me back, and I grabbed the most amazing, ornate, gold-framed mirror. So, yay, thanks, Carrie. Holiday. I don't see anything amazing. Now, this little angel up here, she has caught my eye. She's got a Goodwill sticker on her. I'm doing a theme in my booth for Christmas. I'm not trying to bring in a ton of Christmas, but I'm going to do white Christmas, so that'll work. I'm going to go here through the scarves. I've recently found the joy of a headscarf, so take a peek and gander through here, and then I think we will go ahead and take these few items up, get a price, and then head out. And I'm going to show you all my goodies that I found. Let's take a peek. I did pick up this carnival glass candy dish in perfect shape. Really cool finial top on that. I got these brass cats. They're very, very heavy, so they could feasibly be bookends. And this adorable little honey pot, how cute is that? It actually seems to be in really good shape, but of course you move fast, so I could have missed a chip. We'll look that over a little bit better later. Now this is a scale. with this milk glass base. I mean, how cool is that? A climbing cat for the wall. Those generally sell pretty quickly and for decent money. This is a Shawnee planter. A couple of wall mount sparrows, and I did get a smiley face USA pottery bowl with this mini micro mosaic, which is extremely corroded, but hopefully that cleans up nice because that's pretty cool. And then this cute little puppy planter seems to be in good shape. This is a McCoy, actually McCoy, woo, smiley face mug. And this was the thing that I really wanted, and it is the hat pins, of course. There's some amazing hat pins on here. So that was a fantastic find. Oh my gosh, look at this girl. What? Oh, can I see? Oh my goodness. That's fantastic. So all in all, great finds. Thanks for coming with me. Bye.